Carmen, because buying a home in Playa del Carmen, it is a big decision, okay? And if you don't take the time to understand the market, it becomes very confusing because there's a lot of neighborhoods. And if you don't know it, how would you know the difference between each zone? What value does it bring? So it probably will sound familiar that as a first time buyer, you are not sure which area is actually good for living, how much time will it take to go to the beach, how far away is it from schools or everyday services, or whether the asking price is higher than it's supposed to be. So this live is for you if you've been looking at options for a while and you aren't sure yet about what house fits you, fits your needs and your lifestyle. So today we choose three neighborhoods that are the favorites among our clients. Chances are one of them will resonate with you. We'll show you homes we genuinely like and give you the realistic opinion about it, if we give it a 5-star rating or not, okay? Based on the different needs and lifestyle. So here you will see if what you're expecting is good, okay? It's perfect for you or if it's not. I'm here with Brandy. We both are real estate advisors. We live here. We know the area. We know the neighborhoods in depth. And what our clients love is that we take the time to understand our clients' needs. That's very important. And we would not recommend you any property if we do not understand what you're looking for, how your lifestyle works, what are your basic needs, okay? So before we start looking at each home, it is very important to understand the context of Playa del Carmen today in 2026. Why? Because Playa del Carmen has been evolving, it has been changing. And we know today that Playa is a mid-sized, well-established city that after more than 30 years already of development, Playa no longer depends on only tourism as it did before. Because right now it is a place where people decide to live, to work, and to stay long term. Obviously, we've heard a lot of stories of people coming here for vacation. They suddenly decided to live a little bit of a long term moment and live here for 6 months or for 1 year. And suddenly they now are on a point where they want to live here forever because they fell in love with the city and they are the ones that are buying right now. Now, from an infrastructure standpoint, we have to understand that Playa is already built. There's hospitals, there's private schools, there's supermarkets, there's gated communities with all what you need, okay? And one of the things that I personally love the most and investors love is that Playa del Carmen is in a strategic location in the epicenter of the Riviera Maya. So you're just only 30 to 40 minutes away from Cancun International Airport. You are 40 minutes away from Tulum. You're just in the center of everything that you want to visit. Now, who chooses Playa today? There's young families, digital nomads, retirees, everyone looking for a similar concept, which is quality of life, tranquility, and a better lifestyle. Yes or not?
Yes.
All right. So today, we're showing you some very interesting neighborhoods. We've already explored the area in that which are the best houses for sale. Obviously, we're only showing you a few houses here so that you can decide. And now that we have all this context clear of where is Playa del Carmen in, like right now, let's move on and start with the first home, Brandy. Can you explain and
Yes.
walk us through the details?
So the first couple of homes that we're going to be looking at today are in...
Let me just add this a little bit, okay? I just forgot when I was explaining Playa del Carmen, showing a little bit of what Playa del Carmen is today, okay?
Okay.
So, first of all, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Please.
Very important to understand that Playa del Carmen is also a very accessible to everywhere. You can access to the beach on every street. That's something that a lot of people love. And there's this walkability factor. You can go and bike to any, restaurant, bar. As you can see, the development of Playa del Carmen here, we see there's a lot of buildings already where we can find the hospitals, residential buildings, gated communities, as this one that we are looking at. And some of them have like very interesting concepts of respecting the green areas with golf course, jungle, etc. Now, sorry for the interruption, but I wanted to show, the videos if someone is not very familiar with Playa del Carmen. And now let's go to the first area that we're exploring.
So the first couple of houses we're going to be talking about today are in Ciudad Mayacoba.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a master planned community designed for people who actually live here full time right in Playa del Carmen. It's located opposite the Mayacoba Resort Zone on the inland side of the highway. So you're about 10 minutes from the beach, roughly 30 minutes from Cancun International Airport, depending on traffic. Mayacoba is big. The whole community covers about 409 hectares, or roughly 1,000 acres. And the idea here is to create a complete functional city, not just a housing development. So you've got residential areas, services, green spaces, and commercial zones all planned together as one project. One of the things that people really like about this area is the focus on nature and sustainability. Around 134 hectares are dedicated to conservation, and about 33% of the total area is preserved as medium sub evergreen jungle. Because of that, it's actually pretty normal to see wildlife like deer, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, coatis,
What is?
and monkeys around the community. So the master plan also includes commercial areas with shops and services for daily life, and there's walking paths and bike lanes built throughout. So it's very easy to move around and enjoy the green spaces. For day-to-day living, you're close to schools, supermarkets, restaurants, and hospitals. And inside the community itself, you have, again, with my pronunciation, Loria World School with preschool and primary levels. There's also more services and infrastructure planned as the community continues to grow. So from a location standpoint of view, you also have quick access to the federal highway, which makes it easy to get to downtown Playa, head towards Cancun, or even Tulum.
Now, the amenities also here from...
Yes, so just to round it out, Mayacoba is a gated community, and it's divided into different residential sectors called Senderos Norte, Senderos Sur, and Senderos Poniente. Each one works like its own little neighborhood with different types of homes, from lots where you can build to houses or apartment style communities. So what we're looking at right here is Senderos Norte specifically.
The clubhouse of Senderos Norte.
So one of the big highlights here is the amenity area. So that was the Casa Club, and that includes the pools for adults, for children. There's a lap pool, paddle court, a gym. We're looking at a shared seating area with an outdoor grill. On top of that, you've got parks and green spaces, including family parks, a dog park, and plus all of the walking and bike paths that connect you back into Mayacoba. So overall, Senderos Norte is a fully developed gated residential area with solid amenities, green spaces, and it's really designed for people who want to live there full time.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you know the area, let's take a look at the specific home. So today we're showing you Casa Salam. Casa Salam is a single family home located within Senderos Norte. It is designed for full-time living, and it offers 3 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms. Layout wise, it's modern, it has a functional design. You have a fully equipped kitchen, living and dining areas. You have a laundry area and parking for 2 cars. And outside, you also get a private garden, a private pool, which is a really nice bonus for day-to-day living.
Mm-hmm.
The home is designed with high ceilings and a contemporary finish palette that includes lots of natural materials from the region, like wood and stone. In terms of size, the house sits on 163 square meter lot, which is about 1,758 square feet, and it has approximately 298 square meters of construction, or around 32 square feet built over 2 levels. So now, as we're following along with the video, we're going to head up to the second level. One of the really nice features here on this home is the double height ceilings. And you can also see all of the natural light that's pouring in as we take the tour here.
Also the natural materials, I love it because this developer actually has a lot of experience. He's developing a few houses here in Senderos Norte. It has a very fast sale. Okay, that's why they are building a lot, because a lot of families are seeing the quality in construction. And this is one of the houses that I would say well designed for this kind of lot. This is only in 2 levels, because there's other houses that they do it in 3, right? For people that want more space. But if you feel comfortable or on only having like 2 stories, this can be a really good option. Yes,
Yeah.
right. Now here we're looking at the secondary bedroom, and we're gonna go to the primary, right? The primary is this one on your left, that you have, really good light entrance and ventilation, as you can see, and then you have a little balcony with green views. Now, something to see here is that there are some lots that will overlook to a wall like this one, and there's other ones that will look to a green walkable path, okay? That we're gonna see next. You have a walk-in closet, and then the bathroom.
And then we're just gonna have a quick peek here at the last bedroom. Again, tons of natural light, green views out each window.
Exactly. Also, something important that we can see is that it does have interesting light features. So you are not seeing only like a spot. You see like indirect lighting. Now we just jumped to another house that we're gonna go very fast on this one, because this is one of the typology of houses that has the walking path on the back. So this provides a beautiful view to green areas. On this villa, this house, it's actually a 3-story house. This was designed by a particular, it was a residential house for a family, and they just decided to sell it because they are moving to somewhere else. And we really appreciate when they have this quality and a nice touch of things with finishes. We can see how the kitchen is well integrated to the social areas. However, it is still a little bit hidden, right? So that if you want to bring a chef or something like that, it would be interesting that it's a little bit hidden. Now we're gonna walk to the upper level. Here you can see that there's a bathroom. I don't know why I think I exported it incorrectly, but it's not showcasing the secondary
I'll
levels.
just throw some quick facts at you. So that house there sits on 160 square meter lot, which is about 1,722 square feet. And it has approximately 282 square meters of construction, or just over 3,000 square feet built. It also comes with 20 solar panels, which is a great bonus for energy efficiency.
And the price?
The price of this one is $526,000 USD.
Exactly. Now, something to consider in this area, in Senderos Norte, we are gonna find lots that are starting at 160 square meters, which is 1,720 square feet, up to 260, no more or less, to 60 square meters, which is 2,700 or 2,800 square feet. And it's a very nice amount of meters, so that you can have like a 3 or 4 bedroom house, either in 2 stories or 3 stories. And we're gonna see a more or less price range between 6.5 million pesos, which is around $371,000, all up to 10 million pesos, which is going to be around $570,000 being in this gated community. Right, Brandy?
Okay.
What do you think?
In
General. We're going to go to our next area, which is again in the same area as Bayacoa. The only thing is that this is another residential section. As Brandy was saying, there's three single family home neighborhoods, which is Senderos Norte, Senderos Sur, and Senderos Poniente. Senderos Sur is the one that has a little bit of more high-end houses because they offer bigger lots starting at 300 square meters, which is around 3,200 square feet. And you can do a lot bigger homes. Actually, more or less on prices, we're gonna see that they are between $570,000 dollars up to $1.5 million. The one that is on 1.5, it's just like next to a cenote, which is beautiful. Now we can see there one of the particularities of these two neighborhoods is that you can actually construct and design the house as your needs. And remember that we do have the contacts, we do have the providers of construction that we recommend, or you can look for them by your own, or we can also help you with that. And Sendero Sur has this particularity that you're seeing in the screen, which is a private cenote that no other neighborhood can get in. So it's completely private. I love it because if you go, I love to run, Brandy, as you know. So if you go running throughout all Mayacoba, it's beautiful to go and just have a dive there and refresh yourself. Impressively beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to see this house that it's actually a pre-sale. But the reason why I'm showing you this house is that this developer, the house that he offers on pre-sale, it goes super fast because he really knows how to create interesting spaces and a design that sells. Why? Because he's also putting it on a very interesting price. One of the main features about this project, it is that the lot is one of the biggest ones in all Mayacoba. It's a little bit slow, the video, so I'm going to change it. Let me go again.
Oh, I thought you were just having like a moment.
No. All right, let me see if here, we're going to see it again. Okay. So I'm going to show you also some of the renderings there, but as we walk by, you're going to see how it is advancing. They already bought all of these pieces of marble from Puebla, Mexican marble, which it's going to be on all of the floors. And after a while of constructing, this developer understood that you need these kind of spaces, the space where you can have your home office, where you could work there and have a very beautiful natural light. In this area, this is like a little reception of the house. Foyer, exactly. And then this is the point that makes it different from all of the other houses, that you have an interior garden. Obviously, this is going to be filled out with a lot of trees when the landscaping is done. And the living area, look at the space, how big it is. You actually have a 15 feet high ceiling. You can see how the space looks very wide. I love the scale of it, and look at the distance. Now we come to the terrace right here. You see that it's a terrace where you can put easily a table, some chairs, like a space for you to enjoy. And this is the backyard where you will have a pool, lots of trees also, a wall with a fountain and some fire features that he loves to put, and it looks actually very beautiful. And obviously the view to some trees. Now, one of the main things about the house is that it has one bedroom on the ground floor. That we love that because when you have your parents here or grandparents, it's very important that they don't have to go up the stairs, or someone that is limited in mobility. I'm explaining right there that you will have a kitchenette. Why? Because this area, this bedroom is a lock-off. This is why you also have like a big bathroom. And you have two like cross ventilation because you have the interior garden and the exterior. Now this is the guest bathroom. As you can see, it's very well light up with natural light. And we're gonna go to the second level. It's also very important that the stairs have natural light. I hate when the stairs are
Dark.
obscure and dark. Now this space is a flexible area because it is like a den, okay, like a TV room, a space where you could be there with your computer to work or whatever, but it can be converted into a fourth bedroom because this house is a 3-bedroom house with this flexibility feature, with access to a terrace here, a wide terrace also, and the access to the bathroom that is shared with the other bedroom that we're walking to right now. Now this bedroom also, it has like cross ventilation. All of the walls, as you can see, have windows. And actually during the construction, they found that they created this new space that wasn't on the plans where you can have like your security box or whatever. And you have your views to the interior garden with privacy enough so that the other bedroom doesn't look at your space, right? Now look at the primary. Oh my God, I just took you from the most special moment of the, because you're gonna love it. I'm just gonna attach again the video right here, all right? One of the things that I really love about the master bedroom or the primary is that it's super wide, that actually you will be able to, here it is, let's put it again right here. You will be able to actually put like a little living area sofa there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 meters. 8 meters, which is how many feet? Around 24 feet. Okay, and also the ceilings, it's a high ceiling. You have a beautiful private terrace where you can have like a jacuzzi if you want. Half of this terrace is covered, the other half no, because the developer really wanted it for sunlight to enter the bedroom. Now look at the walk-in closet, Brandy. Look how wide it is. And I'm gonna show you in a moment the distribution in a rendering. But one of the things I love is that you could actually have like a little island. You can see it right there. And very important that you have a window for natural light and also for ventilation so that your clothes are not humid. In the bathroom, you'll see this big area with your bathtub over there and nice windows. You actually, the developer wants to make that window a little bit smaller just for privacy. And well, you see the facade, for example, here, how it is constructing in AI. I love it. And how you have privacy in all of the spaces. Now, it's very interesting to know that you will be able to walk to this cenote, this hidden cenote that no one has access to other than the people who live in Senderos Sur. Not only that, you will not only have the access to this private cenote, but you will also have access to all of the amenities that you just mentioned, Brandy, which are the clubhouse with paddle courts, with swimming pool, swimming lanes, gym, etc., etc. What do you think about this, Brandy? Do you like it?
I love this house.
This house is very beautiful, and the reason why we just presented it to you before it's constructed is because we really know that it goes before it's finished. So it's a pre-sale. Oh, did we say the price?
No.
And this, oh my God, and the square meters. Okay, so it's 300 square meter house, okay, of construction, which is around 3,300 square feet. And the lot is 373 square meters, which is 4,020 square feet approximately. And the price is 11,900,000 pesos, which is $679,000. It is actually a very good price for this kind of a house because it does have the differentiation that it has a lot of frontage. Normally, for example, in Senderos norte, you would see frontage of 10 meters, which is, I don't know how many feet. 10, yeah, like 30 feet approximately. However, this is almost double, which is 70 meters length of frontage. This gives you a huge facade, which is around 500 feet. 30 feet? No, 50 feet. 50 feet.
500.
I'm sorry. All right, so we're gonna go to the next house where you can construct your house to the south of Playa del Carmen. So you can explain, Brandy. Here we go.
Yes, so this is another residential area where we're seeing strong demand and steady growth. We actually talked about this area last week, but we left one very interesting development pending, and that project is Lomas Aurora.
Lomas Aurora, exactly.
So again, this area is very well connected to Centro Maya and the surrounding zones. You have the school, Papalote and Tepeyac, which are very popular among local families. And then you also have Xcaret in the surrounding areas. So this development is designed to strengthen community living, both for families who have lived in Playa del Carmen for a long time and for new families that are moving here to stay. So it's a residential development that includes both residential lots and apartments within the same master plan. It has internal roads, green areas, and shared spaces connecting everything together. The project is built on 26 hectares or roughly 64 acres, and it includes 550 residential lots, 9 apartment towers with 2 and 3 bedroom units, and 5.5 hectares or 13.5 acres of protected green spaces. For lot sizes, we're starting at 160 square meters, which is roughly 1,722 square feet, and they go up to 300 square meters or 3,230 square feet, depending on the location within the project. And prices are starting around 67,000 USD for the smaller lots, and of course, increase based on size and positioning. So this project is being developed in 2 phases. The first phase of lots and first apartment tower are scheduled for delivery in March, and the first phase of amenities is scheduled for May. Construction is moving at a really good pace. I was there a couple of days ago, and there was a large team on site working at full speed. As you can tell in the video, you can see that there's lots of progress being done. One of the big highlights for this project is the 3,000 square meter clubhouse. And that will include a bar, adult pool, kids pool, lap pool, playroom, spa, and kids club. Mm-hmm. On top of that, the development also has bike paths, mini golf, a children's playground, paddle courts, artificial lakes, parks and green areas, a barbecue area, and of course, 24/7 security. So one very important and honestly, I think a very positive rule in this project is that once you buy a lot, you do have to build within 4 years. And the reason this is actually a good thing is because it means you're not moving into a community full of empty lots or half-finished construction. The idea is that it becomes a fully built, lived-in neighborhood, not a place that stays under construction for forever. In terms of payment plans, there's really attractive options. The most commonly used structure is 30% down and 70% over the construction. With higher down payment starting at 50%, there's also discounts that can be available. And then for those who aren't looking for lots or houses right now, there's also apartments that are available at really attractive pricing. Mm-hmm. So there's limited availability for apartments that are already constructed, but there's more options that are available in the pre-sale phase. So for apartments for a 2-bedroom unit, which is about 90 square meters or 969 square feet, you're looking at 189,000 USD. And for a 3-bedroom apartment that is 117 meters squared or roughly 1,260 square feet. It's going to be 246,000 USD.
Mhm.
So overall, this project is a really complete development, whether you're looking to buy a lot and build a home, buy a home, or buy an apartment, all inside a planned community that has strong amenities and lots of green spaces.
Good. So prices start at, we said?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, Brandy. So this is what we had for today. Next Thursday, as you know, every Thursday we go live. And next Thursday we're going to go up to Puerto Morelos. That we know that a lot of you guys, our community, love Puerto Morelos. We actually uploaded a video recently about our friend that lived in Puerto Morelos, and he loved and he explained the lifestyle. We love it. Actually, that last time that we went, we saw, the community vibing and with music. We loved it.
I love Puerto Morelos. It's my favorite.
So next week, we're going to showcase the beachfront, the best beachfront options in Puerto Morelos on an affordable price. Now, if any of these houses resonated with you or any of these neighborhoods, you say, you know what, I like it, I want to explore more, connect with us, send us emails, send us a WhatsApp, book a call with us on the link that we put in the comments and in our description so that we can guide you through the process. We know that if you're a foreigner and this is your first time buying, it could be scary. Why? Because we know that there's a lot of brokers that they won't really represent your needs, and that's what happens sometimes. But we are the kind of people that you will see that we will be very interested on what are you looking for, what are your needs, what are your lifestyle, for us to search for the best property based on your needs, on your budget, and lifestyle. Okay, so see you next week.
Next Thursday.
Thank you, Brandy.
Bye.
Bye. Subscribe. Don't forget. Bye-bye.